was going to go live, but I thought I might piss people off if I did that, so I'm not going to go live. Right, so where it's at the moment, obviously I've been here helping try to get it to a point, and it is at a point at the moment, probably worth showing you where we're at. So this still needs finishing off, doesn't it? It's had a lick of paint, look.
Yeah, it has had a piece of wood put on there.
Yeah, so I can see that. So that was, obviously you can see where it's not finished there, but it's going to be finished, isn't it? So that's a kind of main thing.
Coming back later on.
Happy days.
When the traffic wardens have gone away.
Well, they should have gone.
Deeply upsetting.
They should have gone by now because it's been raining all day. So like this is kind of the updated £5 area. The main updates is we've pretty much been through all of the machines over the last 2 days and sorted out bulbs, cleaned them out, just done all of the basic maintenance stuff, and then anything
all the payout decks and
anything that's had an issue, we've put the issues right as well. And there has been 1 or 2 machines with issues, and if you come regular, you'll probably notice some of it's.
Should we do the tour without the lights on, or do you want the lights on?
No, we'll leave it as is, I think, for the time being, because there's still lots of stuff that's going to be done. Like the windows are going to be done yet. There's more machines going to come. There's still plenty of things to be done, but all this lot's been through. Like little silly jobs like this didn't light up and it now lights up. All 3 of them light up. The bulb must have fallen back down the back of it, but people will see that on like the repairs video that we've done. What's the main stuff? That's obviously come out of the now over 18s area. That's going soon, I think, anyway. And this is kind of the
current layout.
We're gonna move a lot of stuff just to get a bit of uniformity, I think. But obviously now, like the 3 Maygays are back together. There was an issue with a couple of them, wasn't there? So EastEnders had a bit of an issue with this. So we've literally had this completely to pieces, sorted out. It absolutely works 100%, and that is now back to £4 as it should have been. So that's now all sorted on it, which is good.
You can now see what's on the menu too.
Yes, you can, which helps. And you can see what's in Queen Vic and stuff instead of guessing.
We've even got the lights back on in the houses as they should be.
They are actually quite cute, them having them on. I loved it on mine when they just changed like that now, and that one's gone off.
It looks good actually in the dark.
Somebody genuinely in them days put some serious effort into the fruit machines and how they designed them and what they look like. Yeah. This had an issue, and this is a fairly recent issue because it didn't have it a couple of weeks ago, but it had a board fault, and 3 of the lamps were out here, and there's a group of lamps out here, and as you can see now, they're not out anymore, so that's now been sorted. We've been through that. And then you went through that last night.
I did.
In great detail, rebulbed pretty much the entire machine. It was in a bit of a bad way. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
There was in fact, I've just noticed what I haven't done right, and this is out of laziness. So the one thing that I didn't do, because it was getting late and I was getting tired, was I didn't remove the lamp driver board and do the couple that are in.
But it was probably getting to 10, 11 o'clock at night by that point last night, wasn't it? And then this kind of takes you through this area that I believe is coming out and going near the front door, so that's going to come out from here.
It's going to be filled up as well.
And that's all pretty much as it is. We're probably going to re-glass that tomorrow, so that's probably on tomorrow's job list, isn't it? Yeah, something different to do, isn't it? So probably going to re-glass that tomorrow. And
Have you ever changed a glass on your channel before?
Not on the channel, but have I? No, not on the channel. Me and Ben have done one in an arcade live. So yeah, we have done one live. And then this is the now, right, it's important that you tell people because it's your arcade, mate,
right. So basically, what we've done in the over 18s is anything that you can see that's got a 90% sticker on it, it is genuinely 90% or at least 90%. Because what I'll do is I'll show the viewers now. So just for an example, to test an electric coins percentage, you put a refill key.
Yeah, which we have.
And then you press the first hold button, and then that would display the percentage on the alpha. So there's the genuine percentage. I'll show you the one next to it as well, just so you know it's not just.
We're not just set it up for one, yeah.
We've not just set one up on there.
They're literally all. And to be fair, like.
And just to prove the theory of what it says, it will set up at least on 90.
Hey, all 94. I mean, I set roller coaster up, so I know it's on 90.
Yeah. So yeah, anything that's got a 90% sticker on it, it genuinely is on 90.
We'll try and avoid Craig in corner.
Yeah, there is the odd thing which has come out of the old section which we haven't changed.
Right, so back to where we were, because we just digressed a little bit.
Yeah.
So back to where we were.
So we've got bullion bars, single player, party time single player, Jackpots, that is also on 90 as well, which plays amazing. We've got a £6 Vegas 6 which is on 92.
Yeah, so you've got one out there which is my old one,
Yeah.
and this one is an Italian one, and the reason we can tell it's an Italian one is Lira in the top corner.
I actually left them there because I thought they were quite cool.
They are, and it's probably showed its journey of where it's been.
Yeah.
Kung Fu.
Yeah, that is a new addition to the floor. Big shout out to Mr. Hardy for helping out there.
Well,
should we show the number reel repair? Oh, have we got that in
Oh
another
no,
video?
go on. No, well, we have got it in another video. So the story behind this is everybody knows I got a deconstructed Kung Fu on £10 at home. Mine is now on the £15 emptyable ROMs, and then this one is on the later version of £15. However, 2 weeks ago, Ginge rang me flapping. Can I borrow your first reel? And I was like, well, what did I say? I was polite. I said no, politely. I didn't swear at him. I wanted to swear at him. However, he somehow deconstructed his, and we've had to come up with a temporary fix until we can copy mine. So we've had to basically chop.
I don't think the viewers would have seen that until you would have zoomed in and showed them.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Look at that as well. That one's actually got the same patch. Someone's obviously tracked these.
Yeah, mine are doing the same.
Alright.
They're old, aren't they?
Is it just natural, is it?
Yeah, they're just old. So we've repaired that for the time being. It isn't perfect. It's a work in progress, but at least it is actually in progress.
It works. The machine works.
That's a critical thing.
Yeah.
There you go, 3.0.
Yeah, for anyone got any ideas.
Yeah, it plays completely differently to mine, by the way. At some point, Mr. Winter is going to do a few things on mine, but I don't really want to spoil that, which he will empty mine at some point. Give him something to do, won't it? Yeah. And then obviously something for the YouTube, and it is quite a difficult empty as well, to be fair.
So we've got 3-player bullion bars as well.
Okay, so bullion bars have got an issue. There's nothing I can do about the issue. The issue at the moment is your nudges don't light up. They also don't light up. They're all on the same loom. It is a ROM related issue. It's not a machine related issue because they all have the same problem. So it's something that needs sorting out. It's a work in progress. It will get sorted, just not today or tomorrow. And I need to stress there's going to be some massive rearrangement in here because at the moment, like
everything's thrown in.
Just literally been dumped in here. You know,
because
so
if you show them the gap as well behind the bullion bars, we've even left there just to put it into perspective. I can fit my fat ass.
We've put a column-shaped gap in here for the time being. As you can see, this wall isn't as yet finished, hence why this is away from here. Yeah. There will be more room, and we will fill some. Hello, Jason. How are you? We won't, because we're filming. We won't talk to Jason for a little bit. So then you've got Public Enemy number 1. That came with an issue. So it came with a faulty reel 4 and a little bit of botching behind it, so I kind of took that botching away, refixed this a couple of weeks ago, and that has actually paid a cash payout since. It's been played a fair bit. Psycho on 15, again like these are on 90%. Gold Strike on 25, obviously not 15. Beer Guide, which is on 25. And then you've got Sonic the Hedgehog, which is on 15. You have got Roller Coaster, which is on a tenner. So it is on a tenner. However, I have had a couple of issues with it. So it went off and it was throwing up a 6.5 token error. Bear in mind it's an all cash program. And at the time it was on 15, not on 10. It's now back on 10. And there's an issue with the processor card, so it's currently got one of my processors in it, which I fly-wired the battery on today, so that is now hopefully working, but we're leaving it for a little while just to make sure that it is absolutely fixed, because you can't just keep losing money on it all the time, especially on 90% with having to swap processor cards. So that's where we are at the moment with that one. That's on £6. Whether that stays in here long term, I'm not sure. May get moved. There's some footage on the Empire. Obviously, you've got an OXO gold there as well, and then you've got a Bar X Diamond. again, all on 90%. There's quite a bit of footage of that. I think Craig's going to go back on that later, to be fair. There is only us in here now. Then you've got party time. You've got 1, 2, 3 players. So you've got 3 player £25 party time. And then you've got party games. However, the 5th slave, I think, is going, and they're going to go down to 4. I think that's the plan with that. And then you've got a couple of T7s. Sure, Craig will correct me if I'm wrong. £100 jackpots, so they're there. And then you've got a set of okey cokies. You can hear the jackpot going on Joker Poker. Thanks for moving, Craig, for me. So we've got obviously a Joker Poker in here as well. There you go, anyway. Juicy Fruits, Magic 10, Lucky Balls, Casino Crazy Fruits Cabinet, RX 10, another Magic 10, and then another Bar X 10 at the end. So that's pretty much all of the casino cabinets. Again, things are going to get moved. We've got £15 Simpsons Blue, and then a change machine, and that is literally it. Now, like I'm going to stress, there is stuff coming in, there's stuff going. I don't know their official sort of date, and obviously as things move and time moves, there's going to be more and more machines coming in. These are not going to sit down in this corner, they're going to get moved out of this corner. But we have, like I said, I've literally thrown stuff in. They've been working every night after they've been shut in to try and get it up and running, and obviously make their business grow. So that's where we are. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I will just be throwing this up